FRISCO. In the latest episode of the Best Coast Boys podcast, hosts Landon, McCool and John dive into the latest Dallas Cowboys news, including the trade for Miami Dolphins to Robert Quinn. The Best Coast Boys podcast is a Cowboys-centric podcast that will delve into many other topics. Whether it is the NFL, Cowboys, movies, music, comics, food or mixed martial arts, nothing is off limits on the Best Coast Boys podcast. After the pleasantries, Landon and John dive into the latest news surrounding the Cowboys. The guys start by discussing the Byron Jones hip surgery. The guys discuss how the issue may have hampered Jones down the stretch of last season. On top of that, the guys goes through a potential recovery timeline for Jones. And then, we should note how Cowboys247.com got to the bottom of the Byron Jones trade story, and you can read that here. After that, the guys discuss the ramifications of the new pass interference replay rules that were passed at the owners' meetings. Both Landon and John discuss their concerns with such a radical change. The guys then move on to the Cowboys trading for Robert Quinn. John breaks down what Quinn adds to the Cowboys' defense while also giving a full report on Quinn's strengths and weaknesses as a player. Landon discusses how the Quinn trade affects the Lawrence negotiations while also taking a look at Dallas' potential depth chart on the defensive line. We offer a few in-depth read-along pieces on the subject of Quinn and Tank. To wit, on how the unique position of Stephen Jones allowed a win on Quinn, and might do the same on Tank. Those who believe that there is a massive downside to Jones' family serving as both the ownership group and the management group of the Dallas Cowboys have long had their voice heard. The business done in this second wave of NFL free agent shopping, though, allows the family to puff out its chests to demonstrate the upside. Want more on how we believe the Cowboys at some point might need to prepare for Tank trouble by taking a look at Ziggy Ansah? On Dallas prioritizing help on the D-line? On how Tank and Quinn are indeed tied together, no matter what the Cowboys whisper. And on the details of Quinn's lunch meeting with Will McClay, Rod Marinelli and Chris Richard. It is good stuff, from the inside here at the Star in Frisco, all of which is stacked up here at Cowboys 247 for your enjoyment. The Best Coast Boys podcast will be back next week to discuss more about the Cowboys off-season. You won't want to miss it, or this fresh podcast above.